Yo, Mr. President.
What's up, man?
Just wanted to catch you before your debut to the nation. You like how I keep dropping those presidential references into the convo?
I like that. I mean, you are a writer.
So, any quotes before the game?
Nah, not right now.
All right. Laser focused.
Yep.
I'll jot that down. Seriously, man. Good luck.
Thanks, Jay. Hey, I'll see you after the game.
All right, I'll be here. And I'll be watching.
You better be.
Well, we can finally say the NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle and going against Denver, the first game of the NBA's regular season. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Anthony Davis's ascent to stardom has been almost as quick as the physical growth that transformed his game.
Thanks, D.A. As I recall, he said that was a tough adjustment, but he's been ahead of the curve ever since. And, Brent, for opening night, you know that both of these teams are going to come out and try to make a statement.
Well, for teams who don't make the playoffs, Kevin, you'll want to come out here tonight and show that you're competitive. But for teams who last...
New Orleans making some changes here. Jones checked in for Usher. Solomon Hill comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Moore subbed in for Hield. So on the floor for Denver. Prez in at point guard. Nurkic is out there with Laverne. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Harris in at the 2. And it's Laverne missing.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Here's Moore. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And you think about the Nuggets over the years, a lot of great wing players, Brent, for this franchise. Current roster is very heavy with wing players right now, but they've had stars like Melo and Iguodala in the recent past.
Yeah, historically, the Nuggets have had some great small forwards. Think about...
Here we go. Let's draw it up. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen. We cannot settle for contested jumpers when we can get cleaner looks at the basket. Do not try to win this game by yourself. Stop taking contested jumpers, and let's get back to playing unselfish basketball.
You love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Prez with the ball. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That's his first foul.
That's a tough call right there and really a tough break for the D.
Prez with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Nurkic against Jones. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Harris against Moore. Back to Holiday. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Chandler, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now the feed to Pondexter. Outside Hill. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And finished off by Prez. Well, mark it down, fans. This is the official debut of Prez. The very highly touted rookie is seeing his first NBA action.
And he's put a lot of work into this moment and had to overcome a lot of hurdles in his life. Hats off to the kid, and I hope he meets and surpasses his own lofty expectations.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Drew Holiday. Pondexter with it. Now Chandler defending. Here's Moore. The shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Prez. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Hill kicks to Pondexter. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Harris. And Denver again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pelicans trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kicks it to Jones. It's back to Hill. Feeds it to Moore. It's stolen by Prez. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist from Prez. Prez has got 3 assists tonight. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to Moore. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Prez passes to Nurkic. Looking for Laverne. He gets it there.
Yeah, look, the Pelicans are a solid offensive team. That's not where the problems have been. They're the best teams in the league as far as taking care of the basketball.
Murray's checked in for Gary Harris. And he makes both free throws.
Smooth stroke at the line. He shows that time and time again.
Moore dishes to Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Pondexter. He's covered by Murray. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Prez kicks to Murray. Passes it to Nurkic. He dishes it to Prez. Drills it from outside. Prez has got 7 points in the game. And the Pelicans above average in their three-point percentage. They'd like to get even better there.
Well, when you have a star that's going to command a massive amount of attention in Anthony Davis, you need to space the floor with shooters and make sure that those guys are consistent in their spot-up game. I think that's how they take the next step, is at that end of the floor.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Moore. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And here's Denver. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Now here's Prez. He has 7. That one good for 2.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Well, why not? These guys are so completely locked in and in rhythm. Hard to remember the last time they missed.
Here's Hill. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nugget. Earlier, we sat down with Prez and asked him about playing his first NBA game.
You know, it's a humbling feeling to be in the NBA. I mean, there's a lot of pressure to be great, but I got great teammates, I got a great coaching staff, I got a great support system, and all of them are pushing me to achieve my goals. So I know it won't come easy, but if I do know anything, I know I'm up for the challenge.
Well, you don't see that kind of perspective with most rookies, do you guys?
No, you don't, Kevin. I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the floor?
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Relentless ball pressure, jumping into the passing lanes. They're just forcing them into ridiculous mistakes.
Tyreek Evans out there with Hield. And there's Hill. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Prez passes to Nurkic. Here's Gallinari. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 12. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Evans. That shot missing.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Out to the wing. Now the pass to Prez. Hield on the double team. Prez dishes to Murray. Unloads from 13. Pelicans pull it in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Evans kicks to Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And you look at Anthony Davis's offensive game, a very capable ball handler. But you know what, Brett? He scores best playing off the ball sometimes, catching and making plays inside.
Well, I love his decision-making right there in that instance because he rarely takes bad shots. Maybe one of the most underrated parts of his game is that he just doesn't turn the ball over very much. And for a high usage rate guy, that's impressive stuff.
Well, you look around the league and teams are starting to dig into the numbers and really big group substitution here for New Orleans. Terrence Jones is checked in for Davis. Solomon Hill comes in for Tyreek Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Hield. And it's E'Twaun Moore checking in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution here for Denver. Nurkic checked in for Jokic. Laverne comes in for Gallinari. Murray's checked in for Young. And Prez is subbed in for Levens. And that one, good.
Once Laverne gets positioned down low, it's pretty much game over. Hard to root him out.
And Moore kicks to Jones. Back to Moore. Poked away and stolen by Murray. Here's Prez. Hill pulls it in.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Pondexter, the pass to Jones. Moore outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Now here's Prez. D right on him. And again, it's Denver.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
Pelicans trail by 6. And here is Moore. He's got 7. Dishes it to Pondexter. Oh, that's blocked.
You gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
.41 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That's his first foul. Denver leading by 6. Here's Prez. He's got 11. There's the dish to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Prez. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Prez is the last guy you want to let get hot if you are the defense. When he's scoring like this, the D is in trouble.
Now Hill. Here's Moore. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Greg, if he didn't steal the other team's playbook.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashe. Solomon Hill comes in for Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Hield. And it's E'Twaun Moore checking in for Drew Holiday. So on the floor for Denver, Prez, he's in at point guard. Laverne out there with Nurkic. Then there's Murray. And it's Chandler in at the small forward position. Just looking at the history of the Denver Nuggets, they have never made a big splash in free agency. They just seem, Brent, to not be the type of franchise to throw their hat into the ring for all the megastars in the NBA.
Yeah, it seems like when they've had the available funds to go out and get somebody, Kevin, they've been unwilling to throw it that way. And it feels like the general manager is trying to do something in Denver right now that's quite organic. You have to go way back to Alex English to see the last time that the Nuggets really dipped in and made a major free agent signing. And for you kids out there, look him up.
Terrence Jones is checked in for the Pelicans. Prez, no good. Pelicans trailed by 5. Beyond the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Moore's got 12.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Now here's Prez, covered by Evans. Chandler outside. He kicks it to Prez. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance.